Week 13 NFL update really, really quickly. We're all busy. It's a busy weekend, but let's update and figure out. We have a new injury report in here for Saturday, later in the evening time. Some things are looking a little bit better. So let's discuss, see if there's anything reasonable here. We have, don't worry about this Pittsburgh Washington game. I don't know what time it is, or I don't know what's going on. It might be Tuesday or Wednesday. Everything keeps changing on the dime now with scheduling. So I think we're all just going to have to realize that that's the way it's going to be. So the games that we have here on, let's just talk about Sunday's games for now. Let's not even worry about Monday and Tuesday because who knows when things are happening. So we're looking at just Sunday. Likes Indianapolis over Houston. Thinks they're going to cover, even though this game's in Houston. Likes the Packers over the Eagles. Now, I had done a video earlier this week about NFL where I discussed how we have done with certain teams throughout the season and which teams the algorithm's done better with. And Indianapolis is a team we've not done very well with. Green Bay is a team we have done very well with against the spread. So keep that in mind. That's probably a good pick. Bears we do terrible with, and the Detroit Lions are a terrible team. It does think the Bears are going to win this game, but given how poorly we have done with the Bears this year, I believe we were like 3-6 with the Bears on the spread line this year. Terrible. So it makes me want to stay away from that game. Jacksonville, we had done 4-4, I think we were. Minnesota, not a very good team. Dalvin Cook's just keeping them afloat. So it's very interesting that it has Jacksonville winning this game by 8, let alone getting 10 points with them. So it really says take Jacksonville plus 10. That seems like a pick I think I'm going to take there. So Packers have to cover 8.5, which is trouble. It's almost better just to take the Packers on the money line. I don't like this minus 8.5. It's just too many points. More than a touchdown is really difficult for teams to cover. Even though the Eagles are terrible, I'd rather just say money line for Green Bay. If you're going to take a team with the points, apparently it's Jacksonville. Same thing as we said earlier in the week. Rams we do okay with. Kyler Murray may be out with a shoulder problem. I think that's being reflected in the score here, which is why it does like the Rams minus 2.5. They probably do win this game based on Arizona being a little bit iffy right now with Kyler Murray just trying to stay healthy probably for the playoffs. Saints playing well even with Taysom Hill against the Falcons. Thinks they're going to barely cover 3 points, but it's basically, just what say it's going to be. Patriots over the Chargers, plus you get 1.5. This game's in LA. This is an interesting pick because the Patriots have been sneakily covering, and the file has been doing well with them. So it has not been doing well with the Chargers. So if you're going to take a team with 1.5 points, I guess it's take the Patriots here. This is one where it's a very, very close game, but that's probably, the algorithm's probably right there. The algorithm thinks the Jets are going to tie the Raiders. Raiders had a terrible game against Atlanta last week. Says to Jets plus 8. That's my son on the piano gonna play us out here. Likes the Browns plus the 5.5. Thinks they're only going to lose by like a field goal or less against Tennessee. Giants covering the 10.5. I like this too. I like that even though Daniel Jones may or may not be playing, the Giants defense is okay to survive the way Russell Wilson will eat the clock. So 10.5 points for the Giants. I like that. Bengals, another team that this file has been doing well with. Burrow not playing. I don't know who the other guy is. Miami's still playing well, but thinks only Miami's going to win by 6 here. It's a tough call, but another big 10.5 points, so maybe you take them. And I don't like this Denver situation because Kansas City can explode, and Denver's coming off of that mess with no quarterback last week. They'll probably pay better, but 13.5 is it's way down on this list. Let's just double check on anything else because we're not even 5 minutes in yet. Yeah. Is there anything else we want to talk about here? The Monday games. What's on Monday and Tuesday? Oh yeah, the Niners and the Bills. That's the Monday night game, right? One of the 2 Monday night games, I think. There's like 1 or 2 Monday night games. So the San Francisco 49ers, it really likes them to beat the Bills by like 8 points. It's crazy. They got some people back from injuries, so that's a sneaky pick at minus 114 just to win this game. You don't even need to take them with the 8 because it's really thinking that the Niners at home, wherever their home is, are they playing in Arizona? Like they can't play in San Francisco, I believe. You know why they can't play in San Francisco? Because they won't.
Oh hey,
They won't let them. They won't let them have fans or anything going on because the outbreak of COVID is so bad there.
Okay.
So they can't play there. Anyway, all right. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Picks that are yes. If there's one pick of the week, I mean, it's Indianapolis beating Houston. maybe not covering the 3.5, but the minus 175. So, like, what are the best, if you want to do like a 4 or 5, 6 team round robin or something like that, which I'm thinking of doing? I guess I would do Green Bay to win, Indianapolis to win, just the money line. God, I hate this Bears nonsense, but Detroit fired their coach too, so I don't want to touch this Bears game. I say stay away from what the algorithm does with the Bears. If you want to include the Monday night game, take the Niners to win minus 114. Jacksonville plus 10. It keeps that's really the pick of the week. I hate saying Jacksonville anything is the pick of the week, but boy, there's a lot of consistency in the algorithm saying that there's some upset with a lot of points, and the Jacksonville Jaguars may be winning this game at plus 390, let alone covering 10. I have to say Jacksonville plus 10 is the pick of the week. I have to do that. I have to agree with the algorithm, right? Even though they're a minus 28, I mean that's why it's such a great line. Is for some reason the point projections are doing something funky with them. I really don't know why. I should dig into it, right? Why is it doing this? Because Minnesota's defense is terrible. That's number one. What about their offense is really highly rated? Why is that? Because they have 3 quarterbacks. So who's out? Minshew's out, or is Minshew back? Like, who's the questionable person? It's Minshew, right? No, it's Chris Conley. So who's playing quarterback in this game? We got to answer some questions. I don't know anymore. That's why there's a lot of updates. I go to check to see who's playing quarterback because it's overstating their offense a little bit. You really ought to move out one of their other quarterbacks, the one who's not starting. And the way that you would do that is you would go into the pass sheet and you would say, here we have Glennon, Minshew, and Luton or whatever. I thought Minshew was hurt. So assuming Minshew's hurt and you just get rid of this for Minshew right now and just remove his points or remove him right here. Give him one attempt and that'll remove it. Anything under 10 attempts is going to remove their score. If you go back here and you refresh this and then we look at our picks and refresh this, you can see the score just changed to 33-29. So the additional quarterback was influenced the scoring a little bit, a few points, but it's still saying Jacksonville wins this game, let alone taking them plus 10, which is apparently what you're supposed to do. So that's a little analysis on how to update players that are playing, and whether it's double counting people that may not be, that assume the same position but aren't going to be playing the full game. You can always look at that way. So, all right, good luck everybody for week 13. Jacksonville plus 10. Just cross your fingers. Good luck.